Subaru Forester. Reliability is an underrated feature in automobiles today. Subaru may not have notched too many places on the list, but it's an automaker known for making some dependable models. The Subaru Forester is certainly one of them. As per IC Cars, almost 10% of original owners keep their Foresters for over 15 years, which seems rarer these days. Some have managed to hit a reported 200,000 miles and beyond since the 2014 models rolled out. It just goes to show Subaru's continuing to advance the Forester model further while carving out a reputation that touts the car's longevity. Consumer Reports shows 4th and 5th generation Forester models came out since 2014 have solid reliability ratings and owner satisfaction scores. Subaru Foresters have always been made in Japan at Subaru's Gunma Yajima plant. This is the only place in the world where Foresters are being built. Number 9. Honda Pilot. Honda's largest size SUV, the Pilot, was first introduced to the US market for the 2003 model year and is about to enter its 4th generation in 2023. The Honda Pilot is a solid piece of machine, particularly the 2nd generation models that came out from 2009 to 2015 stand out as rugged and dependable. Under the hood, it's got a 3.5-liter V6 VTEC engine with 250 horsepower with a 5-speed automatic transmission in all models. Most manufacturers recommend an inspection and servicing when the vehicle hits 100,000 miles to keep it in prime operating condition. However, Honda suggests you do the servicing at 120,000 miles. That's how much confidence they have in their product. Honda makes the Pilot at the manufacturing plant in Lincoln, Alabama in the US for the North American market. The Japanese automaker also produces major Pilot components, including engine and transmissions in the USA under high-quality standards. Number 8. Toyota Highlander. In recent times, most car makers focus on visual aesthetics rather than engineering under the skin. On the contrary, Toyota is one car maker that purposely puts aesthetics below the quality of the product, which stays true for the Highlander. Highlander entered its 3rd generation in 2014, the midsize crossover SUV equipped with 2 engines, an inline 2.7-liter 4-cylinder producing 185 horsepower, and a 3.5-liter V6 that makes 270 horsepower. Front-wheel drive is standard, but buyers of V6 models can opt for all-wheel drive. The Highlander is also available with a hybrid powertrain. The redesigned for 2020 4th generation Highlander retains the qualities of a comfortable ride and a smooth powertrain. If you are looking for a dependable used SUV, you're looking at the right vehicle. According to RepairPal, the average annual repair cost of a Highlander is $489, which is much lower than average ownership costs. Highlander received 5 out of 5 reliability ratings from Consumer Reports year after year. Number 7. Lexus RX 350. When purchasing an SUV, most owners expect to rely on those vehicles to stick around day in and day out. The Lexus RX 350 may not be the most popular SUV on the market today, but it's certainly one of the more dependable luxury SUVs. On the 2016 redesign, Lexus added a new engine, a new transmission, and new safety features, making it a very desirable vehicle. Under the hood is an upgraded and more powerful 3.5-liter V6 gasoline engine with direct injection, which offers 300 horsepower mated to a new 8-speed automatic transmission that's powerful enough to weather any storm. Consumer Reports provided a 5 out of 5 reliability rating for the 4th generation RX 350 model, based on its solid engine, transmission, and drive system dependability. For those pursuing the used SUVs who want something that'll last long, they're safe checking out the Lexus RX. All you have to do is drive that Lexus as it's meant to be driven, maintain it when it needs maintenance, and a Lexus RX will stay with you, delivering many great years of driving ahead. Number 6. Toyota RAV4. If you are looking to buy a pre-owned Toyota RAV4, you might have been amazed by the prices and the demand for this compact SUV. Yet, it is neither the most powerful nor the best equipped SUV, but still scores the highest in sales due to its impeccable reliability. Total quality management has always been a forte of Toyota, and this aspect of the Japanese car maker makes it the king of reliable vehicles. For the RAV4, Toyota has ensured that the quality of certain prefixed levels is matched at each production stage from start to end, so it's no surprise the Toyota RAV4 is one of the best reliable SUVs. Before we jump on to the next SUV, if you appreciate all this info, please give this video a like, and comment down below the worst or best SUV you've owned. Number 5. Honda CR-V. One of the best-selling models on the market, the Honda CR-V dominates the compact SUV market with many solid statements in comfort, high resale value, and fuel economy. Honda introduced it to the world in 1996, but it wasn't until a year later that the CR-V entered the North American market. According to Honda, CR-V stands for Comfortable Runabout Vehicle. Regardless of the meaning behind those three letters, the Honda CR-V is among the most popular choices for those looking for a dependable family and grocery hauler. We specifically like the 4th generation models that came between 2012 and 2016. It's also got some decent power thanks to its 2.4-liter engine that can deliver a worthy 184 horsepower. Above all though, there's a reason beyond others that people keep buying it year after year. The promise that it'll go the limit. Number 4. Nissan Armada. While many other Nissan models had trouble with reliability, the rugged body-on-frame Armada stands out as a dependable SUV, especially the 2nd generation model that came since 2017. It was based on one of the most known Nissan models around the world, the Nissan Patrol. While it wasn't sold in the US, the Patrol was a popular SUV in the Middle East, Europe, Australia, and Asian countries. The 2017 Armada comes with a 5.6-liter V8 engine with 390 horsepower and a 7-speed automatic transmission featuring downshift rev matching and adaptive shift control. A towing package allows it to tow up to 8,500 pounds. The Armada is offered in both 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. This SUV not only can haul your big family and cargo, but it can go hundreds of thousands of miles with minimal maintenance and repairs. Number 3. Toyota 4Runner. Following the success of the Hilux, Toyota created the 4Runner as a modified version of the legendary pickup in 1984. Over the years, the 4Runner has made a name for itself as one of the most reliable SUVs around. Almost 40 years on, much has changed in terms of technology, ride comfort, and features, but the 4Runner's notorious reliability remains the same. The 4Runner's excellent reliability is partly due to the body-on-frame design and overall simplicity of the mechanical design. So, there was less to break, and when it broke, it was easy to fix. According to RepairPal, the average annual cost of repairs and maintenance for 4Runners is $514, and a vehicle that's cheap to maintain is bound to be on the road and running longer. Though the 4Runner seems outdated compared with other SUVs and crossovers on the market today, this is a vehicle you can rely on even when the odometer is well over 100,000 miles. Before we move on to the next SUV, I just want to say thank you to Masterworks for sponsoring today's video. If you're in the market for a used SUV, you know that prices are finally starting to cool down. But still, many folks don't have the money to spend on a good used car, especially when even the most tried and true methods of growing your money have been decimated this year. Recessionary fear growing and big banks and firms telling investors to try to save their portfolios by looking into real assets like gold and fine art. Fine art is unexpected, but it can be highly desirable as an investment for its stability. In fact, after a record-breaking art auction just last week, CNBC said the sales suggested that the global rich still view masterpiece art as a hedge against inflation and perhaps a safer store of value than increasingly volatile stocks and cryptocurrencies. But we aren't the global rich. How do we use art to our potential benefit? With Masterworks, they let you protect your wealth with art legends like Picasso for a fraction of the full price. And best of all, if a painting you're invested in sells, you get a slice of the potential profits. Just a few weeks ago, Masterworks sold a painting for a 17.8% net return. They've done so well, there's even a waitlist to get started at Masterworks. But you can get priority access with the link in the description. And with that, let's get back to our list. Number 2. Toyota Sequoia. Toyota launched the 3rd generation of its largest SUV, the Sequoia, in 2022, which is built on the same platform as the rugged Tundra pickup truck. But if you're in the market for a used Sequoia, you are more likely looking at the previous generation models. Toyota stayed with the 2nd gen Sequoia from 2008 till 2022, an uncharacteristically long time for a manufacturer to stay with the same generation. But it is a playbook Toyota uses with many of its models to achieve high reliability. The automaker prefers to go with what's proven instead of introducing new features frequently. 2017 Sequoia was equipped with a 5.7-liter V8 engine developing 381 horsepower mated with a 6-speed seamless automatic transmission. It was available with a rear-wheel drive or a 4-wheel drive. Though the full-size SUV has dismal fuel economy ratings, it's a solid piece of machine when it comes to reliability. Number 1. Lexus GX460. The second-generation GX460, introduced in 2010, was based on the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, an SUV not available in North America but well known in other markets around the world. Since the model launched, Lexus did a few facelifts and updates, but everything under the SUV remains the same. However, that tried and tested approach seems to be working wonders for its reliability. The old-school 4.6-liter 1UR FE V8 engine made the GX460 particularly reliable because the engine produced little power compared to the robustness of the components. In short, the engine and drivetrain were overbuilt, and Toyota didn't try to eke out every last drop of power. In 2022, Consumer Reports named the GX the most reliable vehicle on the market. Owners of the Lexus GX460 did note that they do not have to take their SUV to the mechanic often, except for the usual routine checkups. That's all for today. Hope you guys liked this video, and we will see you soon with another informative video. And if you found any value in today's content, please subscribe and give us a like. Thank you.